going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. A little bit of a different one today. I'm in my pickup truck going to check on the W9. It's getting a transmission put in. I'm going with a reman 18 speed versus the 13 speed that was on there. Found a guy out here in Michigan to actually do it. I went to Valley in Sterling Heights, and they stopped doing their own labor and their own, obviously work as of I believe this past summer, so which would have been 2021. And they recommended a couple of places. The one place that they recommended, I knew off the guy. I never had dealings with him personally, but what I've heard from people, close to me, wasn't great. So I'm like, you know what, I'll go with this other guy. And they recommended a gentleman named Tony by the Phantom Garage out in New Baltimore, Michigan. And I took the truck to him. And obviously Valley is going to supply the parts and everything else. But what's good is Valley, what they'll do is, because the casing of a 13 speed and an 18 speed is identical, they won't charge, so they'll take the core. They'll only charge like a couple of $100 extra. So, between a 13 speed to an 18 speed, complete price in parts would have been like $700 difference. And if I'm spending thousands already, 700 ain't gonna make it or break it. I'd rather get an 18 speed anyway. Like their transmission a little bit better. With cats, they have so much low end torque that you don't really need to. But for whatever reason, if I'm doing all this work, the resale value on an 18 speed is maybe a little bit more than the 13. At least my opinion anyway. Plus, if I want to, go back to holding steel, I have that option with the transmission. Wanted him to put the higher torque rating clutch on there as well, just to be on the safe side. And he's going to check everything out. Once he's got everything out, it's just a lot easier to check a lot of the stuff like fuel lines and reman seal. Obviously he'll get a new trans, reman trans, new clutch, new flywheel, and all that good stuff. But I told him to kind of look at everything else and see what else it needs and just do it, right then and there. Having him do an oil change in the PM as well, because it's pretty close to it. And then, once he's done, we'll kind of go from there. But I haven't been able to get a hold of him the past couple of days. And, maybe something happened. I've never dealt with him personally, but it's, giving the guy the benefit of the doubt, that's all. It's easy to sometimes not be able to do that, especially in my past experiences. Haven't been great with other shops. When they say they're going to do something, they haven't done it. And it's not right. It's wrong to judge somebody based on what other people have done to you, but it's human nature to kind of go back to that. But again, I'm just going to go and check it out. Who knows? Maybe the guy had a family emergency or whatever the case is. I don't know. Could very well be a number of things, but we'll see what happens when we get there, and then kind of go from there. That clutch has seen better days. And there's the old trans. Here we come. Did have to take apart a lot of the truck though. It looks like shit. So these guys are out here in New Baltimore area. They actually have a car wash or a truck wash here, which is nice. It's fairly new. Charlie's Truck Wash is the place is called. I actually did a pretty good job washing this thing, because this thing was caked in salt everywhere. So it worked out. I had them wash it first, and then they got started on doing the trans. And I actually had to take the passenger side step, little panel that I made with all the brackets and shit. Yeah, they did a fairly good job cleaning this thing, considering how much shit that was caked on it. Alright guys, as you saw, the truck's apart, transmission's out. He's got pretty much most of it out. I'm just waiting on the transmission to come in, the 18 speed to come in along with the parts and everything else, and should be good past that. But so what happened was Tony actually forgot his phone on top of a truck on the tire, and as the truck went out, phone dropped and ran over it. That's why I couldn't get a hold of him. So stuff happens. Obviously I was relieved that was the case, and I saw the truck that was already taken apart and not a truck that wasn't being worked on and parked in the back somewhere. So that's good news. That's great news. Today's Thursday. Hopefully everything comes in today. Tomorrow he'll get everything buttoned up, and then I'll pick up the truck on over the weekend. They actually did give it a truck wash there too, as you guys saw on that clip. And Charlie's Truck Wash, actually. So they're off of exit 248 on I-94. It's by New Baltimore area, which is pretty much between Detroit and Port Huron. It's only about, I want to say, a couple of miles east of 94. They actually did a really great job with the truck, because mine was caked in salt everywhere. And it worked out great. I got there, they got the truck washed and prepped, and Tony got working on it. So good things. We'll see what happens as far as when it's all done. If he's able to do it tomorrow and then pick it up Saturday, Sunday, what I'm going to do is, I do get a bit of a leaf spring crack. It's like this.
New text message from 72,524.
Whatever that is. And so I am getting a little bit of a leaf spring noise. When you turn it, it gets a little bit of a crack, and that's just the leaf spring kind of moving, and they're rubbing against each other. Because mine was a 4-leaf system, I went with a leaf and a half in the front versus 2-leaf or a single leaf, because the single leaf would have been too thin when I did the air ride, and that's what causes that. So what I did was, I ordered some thick rubber, and I'm going to put the rubber in between the leaf spring, and I'll make a video of that, and I think that should remedy the issue, or that noise that I'm having. It doesn't do anything to it really. It's annoying. I'd rather not have it, so I'm gonna try that. And like I said, I think that should remedy it, and then we'll kind of go from there. Give the truck a good clean on the inside. Obviously, they're going in and out. the truck. I mean, I did put towels and stuff down, but you guys know I don't drive with my outside shoes. I wear flippers inside the truck, so I'll clean it out real quick and then get ready for Monday. Monday, our Chicago stuff kicks back on. Not sure if it's going to be 3 weeks or 3 times next week, or if it's going to be 2 times, because so far I only received Monday and Tuesday. I haven't received Thursday yet. And if that's the case and everything goes well, what I'm probably going to do is I'll come back Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning I'll go unload. And what I'll probably do is I'll go on the open board and see if there's anything out there, and I'll do a quick short run where I'm out one night, and then I come back in and make a little bit of extra money, because this transmission job is going to set me back quite a few dollars, and I'll let you guys know what the total price of that is going to be, just so somebody has an idea. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when there's a new video coming up. Smash the thumbs up button or thumbs down if you don't like the video. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks again for the support.